Alright guys, welcome to the Old Glory Red Report. Today we are going to be talking about that Seattle Sounders 2 game coming up at the weekend. But first I wanted to address the new player that we signed. His name is Yuri Magicic. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. He's Slovenian. He's 25. He's a right-footed player playing on the left of the midfield. I did see some of the video that he has of last season in the Slovenian league. I'm not sure what it's called. I'm not too familiar with the league. But he does look good. He does look to have vision, some pace. He looks to be someone that can definitely open up the midfield for us a little bit more, play through balls into our front line. So I'm excited to get him in. I'm not sure if Elliott, signed him because he doesn't have faith in some of the midfielders we already have or whatnot. Good points were brought up that, we could have probably used a little more defensive help. So I'm not sure, why this purchase was made. But, I think he is a player that can come in and strengthen the team in a position that we don't really have someone really doing a great job in. So, maybe we already had a lot of midfielders. Maybe this is just a midfielder coming in to play more of Elliott's style. So it's good to see him come in. I hope him the best when he gets here. I've seen some of the video, and he looks like he's a great player with a lot of talent. All right, so coming up, I believe Sounders are going to play that 4-2-3-1 again, a very defensive-minded formation. They do play in the defensive-minded formation, but then play out their wings. Hines is someone on the left that's going to be a very strong player. He's got a lot of movement and pace. He's going to be hard to keep track of. Our back line's going to have to do well to stop those crosses coming in. He's a player that'll whip the ball into the box very quickly. Up front, they have Chalkham. He's a very tall center forward, straight striker kind of position. He can pound the ball in very well, so that's going to be another problem for Tainter and Saylor. I think they're going to have their hands full with him. It's a team that definitely knows how to score goals. They have David Estrada that came off the bench the other day and got 2 goals, so they have the potential to score goals. We know that. But it is a back line that is kind of leaky. They haven't held the clean sheet. They've had a very poor start to this season. I think they got 1 win, 2 losses so far. So they just really have never hit the ground running quite yet. So it is a team we can really go at and we can get something from this game. I think our front line has done well. The last few games have been flat, and we've really relied on Iwasa making some moments of solo brilliance happen. So I'd like to see a little bit more overall team performance, kind of like we saw in San Antonio. I would like to see the coach come out with a 4-4-1-1, playing pretty much the same lineup we saw in that San Antonio game. I'd play the same 4 across the back of Gomez, Partain, Saylor, and Tainter. If Turnley's, back, maybe he gets a nod. Maybe he comes in a little bit later to get some minutes. I don't know what the injury situation is with him. In the middle, I'm thinking he's going to go with Villarreal and Hall again. And out on both sides, he'll have Bijev and Alaman. They've looked good in those positions. I think Villarreal has been a little quiet, so maybe he gets switched out for a player like Espino. Someone else gets a chance to do something in that position, but most likely it'll be Villarreal coming back in. Up top, I think we're going to have Isley and Iwasa playing up there. They've made a very good partner so far this season. Isley's good at hold-up play. Iwasa's a strong individual that can make performances out of nothing. A lot of solo efforts that we've seen so far this game. So those are 2 players that I know I would get the nod to. I think with those tactics, you play that press like we played in the first game. Occasionally nod the ball over the top to try to break that back line. I think it's a team, again, we can go at. I'm going to guess we can do a 2-1. They will score, but we will get the 3 points. So my prediction's 2-1. What are your predictions? Go ahead and put those in the comments below. I'd also like to know what your starting lineup would be, formations, whatever you think. Go ahead and put those in the comments below. I'd love to hear that. I think it's a game, again, we'll get 3 more points out of. Keep this unbeaten record going for this season. See if Elliott, makes those changes and how he does. This is a big game for us coming back home, back off the road, with the atmosphere here. Hopefully it's going to be a great game for us. We'll get 3 more points, and we'll be on our way. All right, guys, thanks for watching this video. We always appreciate it. If you have not yet done so, please subscribe. Hit the notification button to keep up with everything we do. Make sure to follow us on all of our social medias. You can find them in the descriptions below. Also, make sure to take the time to check out the Banda channel. They do great Spanish content. You can also get the subtitles on that now, so you can go ahead and watch that. They do interviews with players, so it's great. Make sure you go over there and check that out. Beeman's Republic's also back. They just released a podcast the other day. They're always very entertaining to listen to. Great information there. So make sure to check them out. I'll put that in the description below. We appreciate it. If you like this video, make sure to smash that thumbs up button for me, and we'll see you guys out at the next game.